Hello everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here in the W3L network. I am Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us, thank you for subscribing, and thank you if you've come along to any or indeed all of our live events over the past couple of weeks. We are rounding out our swinging dates with an event in Gala Shields later on today, but thank you for joining us at Remedy or any of the Wrestling Showdown tapings. We really couldn't do it without you. As I'm sure you know, nothing quite beats seeing W3L live and in person. But if somehow you missed any of those events, or maybe you just can't get enough live W3L action, don't worry. I'm going to be telling you very soon about our next set of live events. But ladies and gentlemen, today is Valentine's Day, and hopefully you're spending it with the one that you love. Well, I mean, you must be, you're watching me on Showdown. So why don't we have a match involving somebody who knows all about love? In fact, it's her name. Kirsty Love makes her return to W3L this week, and she takes on Carmel Jacob. Now, of course, 2 weeks ago, Jacob was defeated in quite bad circumstances by Sami Jane, who needed an illegal assist with the ropes to get that victory. Both of these women, Carmel Jacob and Kirsty Love, have their eyes on the W3L Women's Championship. Which of them can get the victory and climb that ladder of contention? Why don't we discover for ourselves as we head down to ringside for this week's match.
To my right, from Glasgow, Scotland, Kirsty Love. And introducing her opponent in the corner to my left, from Edinburgh, Scotland, Carmel Jacob.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we have a ladies match for you this week. At the front of the ring in the red shorts we have Carmel Jacob, and she's taking on the woman in the blue singlet, Kirsty Love. Now, Jacob was in action just 2 weeks ago, losing to Sami Jane, while Kirsty Love was last here on the Showdown at the end of November as she faced Leah Owens for the Women's Championship. So this is Kirsty's return to W3L, and she started by walking out the ring. Now, this is certainly not cowardice on Kirsty Love's part. She is a force to be reckoned with. If you saw her match with Leah Owens on Wrestling Showdown that I mentioned just moments ago, you will know she is extremely tough. She probably chops harder than any female I have ever encountered in this business, and I assume she's going to attempt that with Carmel at some point, although knowing her luck, chances are Carmel will just try and break her fingers instead. But we shall see what happens as the match goes on. But Kirsty Love just taking her sweet time, and this is just mere psychology, it's mere head games, because I think power wise Kirsty Love is much more stronger and much more the powerful female in this contest. Carmel has the speed advantage, of course, has the experience advantage as well, but of course it's one thing to have all these advantages, it's another thing to put it all together to get a victory in a contest. And you see Kirsty Love arguing with the referee. I think he's trying to tell her that there's a match to be won here and that she should get on with it, but she's not going to be intimidated by anybody. And as you saw her match with Leah Owens, she did not back down, and she looked at this, pulls Carmel in the corner by the hair, and Kirsty Love just cockily kind of slapping as if to say, I got the better of that one and I'll be in charge here. But of course you can never count out Carmel Jacob. When we saw her in our previous match just 2 weeks ago against Sami Jane, she was unlucky to lose. Sami Jane had to resort to breaking the rules to get the victory in that one, but Carmel's had some massive victories. We all know her accomplishments here in W3L and indeed other organisations as well. So she's going to be no slouch, and it's going to take all of Kirsty Love's ability and skills and whatever she can come up with to get the better of Carmel, who just stamps on her foot. And it's an unorthodox move, but it seemed to work. And now she's got the arm of Kirsty Love. It's not a bad move, actually, considering how powerful Kirsty is. And you see that there, just to say it, she knocks Carmel down with ease. And of course, since her debut, Kirsty Love has become much more powerful. She does like a lot of weight training, I think, a lot of strength and power. Because she's a difficult person to fight against, because like one shot from her can be like maybe like 5 shots from somebody else perhaps. And she rolls to the floor. Of course, Kirsty Love mainly competing in the north of England these days. Has wrestled further afield as well, and she and Carmel have met before. But this is their first time ever meeting each other here in Wrestling Showdown. And Carmel, and Kirsty Love again going to the floor. And and Carmel came after her, but Kirsty caught with her forearm. And she just boots Carmel on the side of the head and hits with an axe kick. Caught her more on the shoulder blade. Carmel tried to get out of the way, but of course she was kind of caught by the rope somewhat and couldn't do it. Just nets her a 2. And of course, as I'm sure you're aware, if you were at Remedy, you know there was the women's title situation. That's probably the best way to describe it. I can't really go into it here because frankly it's a bit convoluted, it would take too long. But of course both of these women want to put themselves in the firing line for a shot at that women's championship. Of course both of them have fought matches for the title before. Carmel's a former champion of course, and Kirsty Love had that title shot back in November, and they would dearly love it again. And look at this, Kirsty Love just choking Carmel Jacob on the ropes. And the thing about Kirsty Love, everything she does is so deliberate. She doesn't run around too much. All her footwork, her pacing, so deliberate. Everything, it all means something. When she steps across the ring, it's for a purpose. She's got hold of Jacob. And you see the ease in which she body slammed her, and you can see the reaction on Carmel there as her body arched after that body slam. But she gets her shoulder up, and it was barely even a 1 count. And that's the resilience that Carmel Jacob has. You don't get to be one of the top females in Scotland from really her debut in 2006 to the present day without being resilient. And again, when you consider all she's done, where she's been, who she's been, Carmel's a tough nut to crack. But it looks like Kirsty Love may be making a good job of it. She hits with that clothesline. Only gets a 2 on this occasion, however. But Kirsty Love again, so methodical, so deliberate. Not racing and not panicking either. And Carmel, you just know, hang on, as she fires back some shots to the midsection. And Kirsty Love catches her. Oh no! Carmel caught her foot. I thought Kirsty got a kick, but Carmel got her down. And Kirsty with another kick this time. Carmel gets to that double arm. Kirsty ducks the clothesline. She's got her this time. And a big suplex. Carmel gets launched across the ring. Kirsty Love in for the cover, but it's not to be. And the thing that I think has been happening with this match, and this is one of the reasons why I think Carmel Jacob has been so successful, is that every time Kirsty Love is doing something, be it like a slam, be it she's choking on the ropes, Carmel's kind of studying what's happening to her. It's like she's studying Kirsty Love's game plan, seeing what she's doing. Is there maybe like a slight hole, maybe does she hesitate at one point that can get a shot in there? So she's always studying her as she goes along, and Carmel learns about her opponent as the match continues, and you can see it works for her, and she has that combination of moves to take Kirsty Love down. And that's what's made Carmel such a fantastic female talent over the years, and she's been able to kind of pick holes in what her opponent does while they're doing it to her, and she's able to use it against them. And both of them slow to get up. So referee being extremely lenient with his 10 count here. He doesn't want this to end in a draw. Carmel launching herself at Kirsty Love, and Kirsty stumbling about. And Carmel hits a draw kick single footed, but it was effective anyway, but not effective enough as Kirsty Love pounding out. And you know, W3L matchmakers, W3L management are watching this. Obviously going to be planning for whoever the next women's championship contender will be. Will it be one of these two? We'll find out in the weeks to come, I am sure, as Carmel slowly come back from hitting that ring post. And Kirsty with ease pulls her across her shoulders. What's going to go for? Oh, hang on, Carmel adjusting herself and slips down the back in a sunset flip, covers her 1, 2, 3, and she gets her. Kirsty Love gets pinned by Carmel Jacob.
For the match, Carmel Jacob.
victory there for Carmel Jacob over Kirsty Love. Now earlier on I did say we have more live events coming your way, and I'm going to tell you about them right now. Get hold of your calendar or whatever it is that you use and make a note to be with us on Thursday the 31st of March. We are going to be in Dunfermline at the Carnegie Leisure Centre for W3L Championship Showdown. It's our second major event of 2016, and if you know anything about the history of W3L, you'll know that the Carnegie Leisure Centre has seen some of the biggest W3L events of all time. It's seen some of the top stars from W3L, and it has witnessed numerous championships changing hands. Is that going to happen this time? We will find out on March the 31st. It is Championship Showdown, and tickets are available right now from W3LWrestling.com. You know about Showdown as a coupon code, right? Yeah, I thought you did. But that's not all, because not only have we got Championship Showdown, we have got Wrestling Showdown. Yes, we are taking our camera crew with us for more live events where we are filming matches for right here on Wrestling Showdown. The first of these is on Friday the 1st of April. No, it's not a joke, I promise you. We're going to be in Stirling. Then on Saturday the 2nd we are going to Livingston for an event in conjunction with our good pals over at SSW. And then on Sunday the 3rd we will be in St Andrews. Now there's good news about these events and bad news about these events. The good news is tickets for all of them are available right now from our website. And the other bit of good news is that Grado has confirmed he will be on all of those events. Never seen him in person? Make sure you get along. The bad news is that the W3L Heavyweight Champion Joey Legend is also going to be at those events. But hey, peaks and troughs. So those are 4 massive dates coming your way. Remember, it's Championship Showdown, one of our big major events of the year. It happens in Dunfermline on Thursday, March 31st. Then the following day, Friday the 1st of April, we're in Stirling for Wrestling Showdown. Then on the Saturday, we're in Livingston in conjunction with SSW. And on Sunday, it's St Andrews. Matches will be announced nearer the time. W3L Management is working overtime to bring you the best events that they can. So make sure you come along to 1, 2, or all 4 of those events. You cannot afford to miss it. And you're getting 20% of your tickets. You certainly can afford that. Make sure you're joining with us in March and April for these live events. Make sure you visit our website for those tickets and all the great stuff we've got there. Make sure you visit our Facebook page. Give us a like. Give us a follow on Twitter. Of course, use the hashtag W3LWrestling.com. And of course, subscribe to this here channel because we are back here in 7 days' time for more Wrestling Showdown.